Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Brings up second down. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback with another carry. The defense all over him. They stop it right at the line. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. He's hit as he throws it. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determined.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the run, it's Johnson. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And now the running back's got it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Finds his man. It's Carr. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that short completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third down, it's a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
With the score, Florida State 7, Miami 0.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Canes move into the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Trying to find room. It's Lucas. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Lucas. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown for the U.
How about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the all-important extra point.
Number 8, hauls it in the end zone.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Miami. Just ran away from the defense.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Lucas. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 94, set to kick off.
try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Noles. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They can't stop him. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Carr. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. That puts him on top in the second half.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami, 28. Florida State, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
He's now second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Mendoza. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Hands off to the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll hand it off. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And that's how the quarterback sneak. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Canes expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at the 35. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.